What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JT, and we are back to the Crypto Den. And today I have a very exciting topic. Okay, that is what's going on in America with the SEC and the Ethereum ETF and the politics and everything. There's been so much development in the past 2 weeks. Probably one of the most bullish weeks in crypto since 2020. Insane. So, before I get into it, 'cause there's a lot that we need to go over. I am Jake Tullis. I also go by JT. I run and operate a digital asset hedge fund called Bleeding Edge Capital. We are exclusively buying crypto for our investors, and this channel is where I document my research and keep you up to date on the fundamentals of this, industry. I'm not a trader. I don't believe in day trading and trying to just generate cash flow from portfolio income, especially in crypto. I am a discretionarily long investor, so I specialize in the fundamentals of the asset down to its, base layer. That involves going to their technical documentation, their code repository, and then having a 10-year tenure as a software development expert as my forefront of research mind, right? So I take a look at these projects as a startup entrepreneur that has had multiple startups in the software space and, underwrite undervalued assets and buy them when they're cheap. That's essentially why you're listening if you are returning. And if, this is the first time you've been here, hit that like, hit that sub. It would mean the world to me. We've been growing like crazy. We broke 1,000 subs, which is just awesome. And it really is an instrument that you can use to start your research and try to understand this stuff better. But with all that out of the way, okay, the first thing you guys got to know is the Ethereum ETF was approved. Now, all of the legal analysts on Twitter, different newsletters, they all thought, due to how the SEC was behaving not 2 weeks ago, that there was a 5% chance of it getting approved. We have done a 180-degree turn, and I believe it's because of the elections. Democrats have taken an anti-crypto stance. That is 80 million people in America, guys. 80 million Americans have bought crypto. That's more than dog owners. So the Democrats have taken a stance against that large of a population, to which Donald Trump took a sizable approach to it. And his pro crypto had him polling so high, Democrats pulled a 180. I guarantee Gensler got a call from someone and he had to approve this ETF. They had to strike the staking component from these applications, but they got rapid approval. So rapid that it won't even be live for 2 to 6 weeks, depending on how quickly their S1s are updated, which is basically just a form for ETFs. It's an addendum, if you could think of it that way, if you've done a real estate deal. But either way, the ETH ETF is approved. And, okay, in the House, we have two specific bills that need to be, you need to be aware of. There's the FIT 21 bill, that is finance, innovation, and technology of the 21st century. And then you also have the ASSA, Anti State Surveillance Act of America, ASA, that's what I'm calling it. Both very, very bullish for crypto. So bullish. Um, we even have the FDIC chair being removed from office, unrelated to crypto, but he was the number one, not, I wouldn't say number one, top 10 anti crypto people that just got destroyed politically for some sexual harassment things, like something outside of crypto, but nonetheless, that's another crypto soldier in Warren's army gone. Which is super exciting because the two bills passed with super majority in the House. Now, it hasn't made it to the Senate yet. These bills could be modified in the Senate, but these bills are bipartisan in large numbers. 60 something percent, 70 something percent. Democrats and Republicans came together to move these bills through the House. These bills are very bullish because one, Fit 21, what it essentially is doing is giving us a path, and it's all based on decentralization, which could not be better. Okay, so if the project is owned, if 1/5 of the project, 20% or more, is owned by the founding members or the investors, the venture capitalists, all those things, it is a security. Okay, and if it's less than 20%, it's a commodity, and it really is that simple. Problem is, and this is really the only hiccup, is the SEC is the determinant of which lane that project, moves forward on, and they have 90 days to decide if it's a security or a commodity, but they have to do a study on the decentralization. So that is a variable that really matters moving forward if this bill gets through the Senate and Biden doesn't veto it. He said he wouldn't after Gensler approved the EVTF, but you know, um, I think this bill could get all the way through. And then we also have the ASSA, which is barring, and this was a higher percentage bipartisan than the first one, is barring our government from making a CBDC. Very simply, we do, the House and Senate. Well, we'll see if the Senate, but the House at least is looking out for our interests. They do not like the idea of our dollars going digital. Everything I've been telling you about the CBDCs, it's happening elsewhere in the globe. We're not doing it. And the House is very in favor of that. So, all of these things in 1 week tell a very intricate story. One, the market's reacted because we've added 500 billion to the total market cap. Two, Democrats and Republicans are taking a pro crypto stance. They are backpedaling 2 years of anti crypto agenda. That's what it feels like. And that couldn't be more bullish for crypto in America. Um, Everyone looks to America for its markets, its policies, how it's doing things. America doing this during an election year, guys, like buckle up. Buckle up. Okay. M2's expanded briefly, like talking about Fed cutting rates. This market might just go insane. But I'll save that for another video. Okay. What you need to know really, and it's boring stuff, but the TLDR would be Democrats have turned their tide 180 degrees. Gary Gensler's being reined in by the Warren Army. Even Pelosi's pro these bills and the ETH. It's kind of crazy what's going on. I mean, 6 months from now, I predict the Democrats are going to be like, "Ooh, what's an anti-crypto army? What are you talking about? That meme? That Warren post?" Like, they're just going to play dumb, and we're going to have certainty in this market for the first time in 15 years. We all should grab some champagne. I mean, I don't drink, but if champagne is your thing, fucking go have a party because this is great news. So keep an eye out for my shorts. We've been reeling back the long form videos due to their performance. It's just not great, but we post roughly 20 to 30 times a week on TikTok, Instagram, even YouTube. Right here, I post shorts all the time. So, just doing a little check-in. A lot's happened. This stuff is very important. So, until the next one, take care of one another. Thank you so much for viewing and supporting and just being in this industry, and hopefully being more educated after coming here and understanding what is going on. All right. Until next time, take care of one another. I'll see you.